Hey everybody, it's Mr. Minnick here. Sorry that there were so many technology problems. That's why I went ahead and ended the session early. I'm going to have to talk to our technology people again because the solution that worked last time did not work this time. So what I'm going to try to do for you guys is I'm recording this on my phone because I don't really trust my computer right now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what it is that I was hoping that we could talk about today in general. So the first thing, if you couldn't hear what I was saying, I think you could, but just in case you couldn't, let's pretend that this blue folder is your blue book, okay? So where I asked you guys to write your name, I asked you to write it on this side where the paper is, on the top where the paper is, and on the bottom where the paper is. Okay? The reason why I have you do that is because, like the example I gave you, if some part of the book gets damaged, there's at least two other sides that you can write it on. You can also write it on the front if you would like, if you have like a permanent marker. That might be a smart thing to do. Okay? Now, what I'm going to show you guys is the group of modules, or the group of content in the modules that I want to make sure that we have done. So the first thing, again, if you still have not finished your orientation, remember there are a few different parts to it. There's a couple different days of it, I think. So make sure that you have finished all of your orientation. That's even before you get into my class page on Canvas. The second thing, I don't know if this is mirrored or not, might be kind of crazy looking, but so everything we did last week was is now called week 0, and that's the first module that you guys should see. You should have the Would You Rather and Categories page turned in. There's these Help Me videos that are on there, and then there's also the parent info sheet. Again, if your parent or guardian hasn't been able to sign that yet, make sure that you get them to do that. You have until next Monday, so you have some time on that. For the categories thing, I know there was a bunch of problems on it, so you can take a little bit of time more if you need it to finish those. But yeah, that's that. The next thing here I'm going to show you for week 1's module, I posted that, but there's not anything on it just yet. In fact, I'm about to post it literally right now as I'm making this video. But there's going to be two things that you'll see here. Actually, I'm just going to post one here for right now. But it says Student Survey, Tell Me About Yourself. Okay? And with that one, it is just literally what it sounds like. You're telling me about yourself so I can get to know you. If you went to North Coast, or if you go to North Coast, you'll recognize this from the past. But if you're not, then it's going to be new to you. So the way that I'm asking that you do it is in the directions you'll see here. It says, complete each question seriously and honestly by backspacing the lines and boxes and typing your answer in red next to the question in the Google Doc. So, for example, if number 1 here says, how are you feeling today? And then there's a blank, you would change it up and have it say, how are you feeling today? I'm feeling happy, thanks. And you put that in red. And I can show you how to change that font in a second. The other thing, if there's a box, like the box is at the top, you can just delete the little box there and then put a red X next door to it, okay? So how it should show up on your page here. And again, for Daniel, he has it on paper, so he kind of lucked out there because technology for him isn't a problem. But if you wanted to change something, right? So let's say, for example, that a girl is filling this out, right? Well, then let's do it a little bit easier here. So where it says, what are the 3 most important things? She would backspace these lines here. She'd go over to this top text tool. Make sure that she changes the text color to red. And then she would type where those lines are. If this is confusing, just send me a message. Again, I was hoping that I could show you this on Canvas today. It's been kind of crazy, so I haven't been able to show you it how I would like to. But so that is the first thing that you're going to do, is you're going to fill out that that Google Doc. I'm not sure if it will say submit for you guys on the bottom or not, but if it does, make sure you hit submit. If there's not a submit box, you can just let me know that you did it, and I will be sure to check it for you. That is the first assignment. The second one that I will post here in a little bit is, it says No Red Ink Diagnostic 1. And for this one, we have a bunch of different websites. We have iExcel, we have iReady, we have a bunch of different things that are going to help you guys this year with your reading and with your writing. No Red Ink, when I use it, that one is specifically for grammar. And I picked this one because it's a way to actually not make grammar boring and so crazy hard and everything, right? So it's pretty fun. It's this website where it asks you to put in like the names of some of your friends or family members. It asks you to type in what some of your interests are, and then it helps you practice your grammar using some funny little stories and passages that are actually kind of fun, as opposed to just being boring grammar things in a book, right? So if you look on this thing here, at the top in red I wrote, please type your score into the text box when you are finished. It should give you some kind of score or some kind of message when you're done with it. If it doesn't, then you can just go ahead and type in whatever it tells you at the end. Hopefully it will give you a score. It may have changed since last year. But so after that, it gives you a really nice kind of welcome letter thing here. You're going to click on the link, right, for 7th grade. It says noredink.com/join/violet-soap34. You're going to go ahead and type that in, and then it's going to ask you to join the class. So you're going to go ahead and do that. And then that is going to be how you set up there, and it will give you this little this diagnostic test, it calls it. And basically what it does is it lets me know how good you are at your grammar stuff, how good you are at your writing, and they call those mechanics, right? The little pieces of grammar. So what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and do your very best on that, because again, since I'm using this to work on grammar for you, you want to make sure you do your best on it, because if not, if you just kind of guessed and didn't take it seriously, then it might think you are at like baby's first grammar level. And trust me, that won't make it easy. That will make it super, super boring. Okay, so please do not just take it seriously. And then you can post your score on there, because it will let me know what I need to teach you guys and what things you're just doing so awesome on, I don't even have to spend any time on it. Okay, so I think that's most of the stuff that I was going to talk about. We're going to do some other things, but I can't really do them on a video like this. So I'm going to upload this as soon as I can. And then hopefully you guys will be able to knock these out and then ask me questions maybe tomorrow. All right, peace out.